downtown Philadelphia this morning. He said he had planned on getting to the customer last night and sleeping there. Generally, it's usually not a bad area. But he said he decided against it last night because of the grand jury decision in the Ferguson, Missouri case, and the results of that decision and the reaction to some of the population in the major cities in the U.S. And, you know, there's another consideration in our job in trucking is to kind of monitor what's going on in some of these big cities in relation to where we have to go to pick up and deliver. So there's my buddy making the decision to say, well, maybe I better not go in there after dark because it just might not be safe. And he made the right decision in my opinion. But it's just part of the decision-making process and part of our job as drivers to decide these things and decide them for ourselves as compared to what the company or the customer may expect or want. So you've always got to do the smart thing and you've got to do the safe thing. And there's something else that won't be included in my safety meeting this week if I attend that is that type of decision-making process, because they'd want to keep the customer happy before they worry about your safety in those cases. So that's a true safety issue, not keeping the customer happy. There's just one example right there. While we're on the subject of safety, I was listening to Jim Park on the Road Dog Trucking show, just talking about the red zone, and what he's talking about is once you get loaded as a truck driver, you shouldn't stop within the first 200 miles of where you picked up, and that'll help prevent getting hijacked, help prevent cargo theft, because I guess the numbers show that a lot of truck jackings occur within a 200-mile radius where the truck loads. So thieves see you loading at an electronics plant or whatever and follow the truck and will chase it for a couple hundred miles to see if it stops so they can try to steal it. So you ever think we don't get paid enough? Maybe we should be getting some danger pay too. Here's another problem that we've got. You know, do we get paid enough for that? Or are we paid enough to have our lives in jeopardy so someone can steal the cargo? You already know the answer to that. We certainly don't. Well, there it is. The new Pilot coffee cup and lid. Kind of flashy. Does that inspire you? Does that encourage you to use Pilot Flying J more? I don't know if it does or not. Part of their image improvement plan, I guess. But one thing they have got going for them is they do have good coffee. So they've got my vote when it comes to coffee anyway. I don't care what color they make the cups. It makes no difference to me. I just like the coffee. There's an aerial view from the Blue Water Bridge of Chemical City, Canada here. Sarnia, Ontario. You can just see the smokestacks and stuff of the refineries in the distance here. Not the nicest part of Canada, and right on the river too.